I know in person. I've been getting that a lot lately. Also, I told the only person that was under 18's parent that the topic would be over 18. So we're all prepped for that. I know I just look jolly, but that's not true. This wasn't my music, but I told her to keep it because what's going on is something I used to hear a lot from my mom and her girlfriends because I was their mascot. And I would get these weird questions like, what's going on with my phone? I've had my picture of my grandson on my phone for a week. I've been waiting for you to show up. And I'm like, if you just minimize the photo, you can use the phone. Oh my God, you're magic. But my mom was okay with me being the mascot for these group of women. I like to call them the knitters, right? Some of them were women that she had known as a parent to another parent when I was in grade school. And some of these other women she had gathered as they'd gotten older. But she was a little protective because they were her friends and I was invited to behave myself. Right? I was not their child. They liked it when I didn't behave myself. So one day we had a whole conversation about naughty toys in the Panera while they were knitting. Right. Yeah. Are you over 18? I'm really sorry. And I had laughed with them. They're like, oh my goodness, what is this one? It's so expensive. And I'm like, well, if you're going to play low, you should spend high. Like, that's just my theory. Like, you want to buy a nice piece of equipment. Like, you wouldn't go to the dentist and be like, use whatever you want to put inside me. I'm fine. Right? Like, it's a stress-relieving medical device. You want to make sure that it's quality. Everybody's laughing except my mother. Monica, stop talking about this. My father once told me that my grandmother gave her 2 pairs of nylon underwear and just said, good luck. So she was not the person that I would have these conversations with. But my favorite part was one day I got a phone call where she was like, what is going on with you? I'm fine, hi, thanks Mom, appreciate it. What do you mean? You sent something naughty to Joanne. No. Yes, you did. I mean, I know you did because it came from Europe. So you sent her one of those really expensive, naughty things. Ma, hand to God, I'm not going to spend that kind of money on a prank for just one of the knitters. I'm good. I did not send something naughty in the, Monica, it came from Amsterdam. I'm still not the person who said, are you sure it's something naughty? She had to pay the customs fee. This is not my fault. She's like, Monica, she got it. Now, you know her husband, Rich. Now, her husband, Rich, had like stage 18 cancer. Rich had cancer everywhere. He was the amazing bounce back guy. He was a retired officer. He had gone through, he was a Westie. He was in Mensa. Rich was a lot of things. Rich hadn't met me yet. So now there's this box from Amsterdam that Rich thinks I've sent. And he and his wife are standing over it. They had to pay a customs tax. And there's white powder on it that they're trying to figure out whether or not it's cocaine or anthrax. And because they want to die together, they stand over the anthrax-ridden box to open it carefully in their kitchen. Like, everybody breathe at the same time. They open it up, And Joanne is now on the phone, and she goes, well, it's very artistic though, Monica. I mean, I like it. It's really pretty. It's the Queen Mother with her hat as the top. Her full body cylindrically going down, surrounded by corgis at the bottom. I mean, it is really nice. Joanne, if you press the Queen's head, does anything come out of the dildo? And she went, hold on, Rich, press the Queen's head that Monica sent us. Oh my God, it's a pen. Thank you for sending me a pen. I still didn't send you a pen, Joanne. This is still not me. But it's still not a dildo. It's still not from me. I'm glad we've all had this moment. My mother is still seething in the background. Well, don't you ever think about doing that? I hadn't until right this minute. Now everybody's going to get random presents in the mail, Mom. And they're all your fault. I will not make them anything you guys can identify. But I love the knitters. They've been great. When my mother died, they all came together. And they were super sweet. And we were all very sad. And I said, ladies, when I get remarried, you're going to be my bridesmaids. And they all said, okay, so we get to pick our own dress, and I want to wear a fascinator. We're going to need seats in the front, and we're not getting any older. Then one of them died, and all I got was, you're down a bridesmaid. Get on the stick. Which takes us right back to the naughty things. Thank you guys so much. I've had a great time.